right. Hello, everyone. This is Vibe with Viv. That's Revision, Inspiration, Belief, and Empowerment. And I am a relationship coach. And today I'm here with Dr. Van, who's also a relationship expert. I thought it would be a wonderful idea to tackle some of these issues that have been on women's mind when it comes to finding love and healing after a relationship breakup. And as you know, I work with coaching women who are going through these things, whether it's finding love, healing after a breakup, when it comes to the mindset of finding relationship and being at peace with yourself and regaining your self-love and worth. So we have Dr. Van here, who I will let him introduce himself.
Hi everybody, my name is Dr. Van, and my specialty is working on relationships, different forms of relationships. So not just relationships between opposite sexes, but relationship with God, with family, with friends, everything relational in essence.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad to have you on today. I know it's kind of a quick last minute thing, and I know you have a busy schedule, so I appreciate you taking the time out to be here today.
Sure.
But so we hear a lot of the times that when people go through a breakup, the woman tends to be more in pain and they cannot move forward. They feel stuck. And it appears that the man is able to easily pick up, their things and move on with life, get a new girlfriend, get a new wife, etc. Why does it seem or appear, or maybe it's not true, but it seems like men seem to heal faster and move on with their lives? Why do men move on to a new relationship faster and seem to heal faster?
Well, in my experience, most women typically have the nurturing instinct within them, and that's somehow set by nature because women tend to bear kids and raise them, and there's a more caring and more emotional aspect related to that. Because think about it, when you bear something, there's an attachment there, there's a relationship there that makes you very invested in it and protecting it. So within the nature of how the feminine is built is that deeper sense of caring and empathy. Now, in my experience, I believe women bring that into their relationships. And so after the relationships are over, you see, there's something about your nature that it's difficult to just turn off and turn on.
Mhm.
It's functioning. It's just you learning how to best leverage it consciously. So the big difference is consciously using and directing these emotions as opposed to unconsciously doing it. Because most men are not typically built with that deeper sense of nurturing that a mother will have, there's a subtle difference there. But regardless of the situation, if you are aware and conscious of the mental thoughts and the emotions, you learn how to control them as opposed to them controlling you.
Mhm.
So when you haven't, which is why I said everything goes back to the relationship with the self. Because now you have all these powerful tools and these attributes, but they're just running in 10,000 different directions because you don't have any stability within you to learn how to contextually guide them. Once you get into a relationship and you experience something, you give of your best, you respond to it, you learn, you grow as it evolves. If it comes to an end, if your emotions, your thoughts, and all these different things are running wild, the tendency is it would linger for a much longer time.
Mm-hmm.
But once you have learned how to make sure that your mind and your emotions take their instructions from you, you would respond in a way which is healthy and still loving to the other person. Because, like I said, even if the relationship ends, the lovingness doesn't have to go with the person. That's something you retain with yourself.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And from that place, you can respond not in a powerless way, which keeps you suffering, but in a powerful way that enables you to take the beauty of what that experience was and move on so you could love again, you could be in other beautiful relationships, and you could thrive and flourish and enjoy your life.
Wow, that's really mind opening. What you said, how women are kind of nature to be nurturing. And because of that, when we are in the relationship, we invest that nurturing aspect. It's like we're helping a baby grow. Like that's maybe how we see our relationship. We're wanting it to grow. And so we invest all of us in that. And then to see that baby get harmed as that analogy, like that takes us aback. And it's hard to come to terms with that, partially because of our nature and our kind of that caring aura and personality of who we are and how we can help propel and move forward after something like that happens. It sounds like you're saying that we have tools within us that we can tap into.
Definitely,
Good.
because the idea is not to hold back and be restrictive, because you can
Mm-hmm.
only truly enjoy life and a relationship in involvement. But then don't be doing it planning that if it ends, this is what I'll do. If it continues, this is what I'll do. You're already setting these conditions and you're not in it.
Mm-hmm.
If it continues to flourish and it goes from one aspect to another aspect, good. But the funny thing is, even in relationships that flourish well,
Mm-hmm.
in whichever way you'll describe that, you'll still have these life challenges because all of life will not play out the way you were thinking in your mind. So the emotional finesse or ability that is needed, whether you're moving on or you're staying in a lot of ways doesn't really change. Because as you go through the rocky moments, that is still going to rattle your emotions. So you cannot reserve it for only when you need to move on. When you're in it, through the highs and the lows that you would experience, you still need to be able to address that in a positive way.
Mm-hmm. Do you hear that, ladies? You got to carry it throughout. You can't be one leg in and one leg out. You got to have skills you can tap into to help you propel your relationship, even while you're in your relationship, because not everything is smooth. There may be ups and downs. One day you feel in love, one day you feel out of love. How do you work through those? So, as Dr. Van is saying, you need to have those skills. And if you're needing help with that, talk to Dr. Van. He's willing to coach, or you can always come and see me. So we're both here happy and able to serve you in whatever way we can. And Dr. Van, I want to thank you for your time. I appreciate you. This was awesome. I'm sure a lot of the viewers will like this. Maybe they would like to have you on again. Um, I really appreciate you. Any kind of some last words or advice you want to give for any woman who's trying to find love or is trying to healing?
Well, I really want to appreciate you for taking the time to do the work that you're doing, learning and trying to make this experience a beautiful one for all the people who listen to you, who follow you. It's a beautiful thing because what we have is this life. What may lie beyond, we don't know. So, to the extent that you can gain the understanding and proceed in a way which enhances you as opposed to holding you back, it's a beautiful thing because there's a ton of suffering that you see in the world. Pain is possible because you can get, physically hurt, but suffering, many times we just bring that to ourselves because we don't have the proper understanding, which is why I wrote this book called
Yes.
Solid Relationships everything you need to know about building great relationships in all aspects of life. Because until you really invest in understanding what needs to be done for you to build all these things that you care about, if the foundation is weak, believe me, you'll keep returning to it. It's gonna be like a wheel. You'll never truly move forward. You like a treadmill. You'll be on it, exhausted, but never making progress.
So where can people find your book, or where
Oh,
can
it's
they follow you?
sure. It's available on my website, drvangelis.com, or on Amazon. If you just go to Amazon, you type solid relationships, it's gonna pop up.
Awesome. Hey, I'll be getting a copy. Yes, awesome. Thank you so much. And until next time, we will kind of pick this up again. And, I really liked it. So thank you.
All right, Viv, thank you. Great work.